What is up, guys? Zach here on this Easter Sunday with another DVD review for you guys today. And today I'll be reviewing Ring of Honor Champion vs. All-Stars. And before I get to this, guys, yesterday, or last night I should say, was supposed to be all-nighter wrestling night. Basically what I was going to do is stay up and watch DVDs all night. I couldn't do that because of this show. I'm actually going to try and do it again tonight because I don't have school tomorrow, so let's see if I can just do it tonight. You're probably wondering, Zach, why couldn't you watch it? Were you tired? No, I wasn't tired. This show right here bored the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie, this show bored the hell out of me. Let's get into the DVD review. I'll explain more in a minute. But, see in the cover here, you have the champions up here. The TV champion, Christopher Daniels. The World Tag Team Champions, Kings of Wrestling, and the World Champion, Roderick Strong. On the bottom here, you have the All-Stars, El Generico, Davey Richards, and the Briscoe Brothers. This is on Richmond, Virginia, on January 14, 2011. Bonus disc, The Best American Wolves. I should have watched that instead of the fucking show. But, you see inside you have the event itself with Mark Briscoe and Christopher Daniels. And, of course, you have the second disc, The Best American Wolves. I haven't watched that, by the way, so don't ask me for the ratings of the matches. The side has ROH Champion vs. All-Stars with Mark Briscoe. Yeah, that's Mark Briscoe. Here's the back for you guys today, and I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, this show I'd say it's a good show, but it's just really boring to watch. The matches are just really slow in my opinion. The crowd really didn't seem into the show. The crowd was pretty much dead throughout the entire show. But, like I said, it's just a boring show to me. I don't know how you guys liked it, if you guys watched it, but to me it was just a boring show. First match you have is a non-title champion versus champions. World Champion Roderick Strong versus World TV Champion Christopher Daniels. Roderick Strong came out and cut a promo basically saying how Christopher Daniels is a weak link of the group. And, Daniels came out and basically challenged him to a match. Well, he didn't challenge him. Roderick Strong basically pushed him, and then he's like, "Want to have a match?" And Strong's like, "All right, let's have a match." And they have a match, and it was an alright match. Nothing special here. Nothing really important happened. By the way, the whole show itself, nothing memorable really happened. So, like I said, so whatever. If you're gonna buy a show, buy it for the American Wolves. But it was an alright match. Christopher Daniels ended up getting the win after the Kings of Wrestling came out and tried to stop him because they're going to team in the main event later, so they're like, stop. But Christopher Daniels threw Claudio Castagnoli out of the ring. He pushed Roderick Strong into Chris Hero, then Daniels rolled up Strong after 1, 2, 3 and won the match. And then, Christopher Daniels ran backstage, and Kings of Wrestling, Roderick Strong were like, what the hell has happened? And, they try to calm each other down and stuff, so whatever. The Bravado Brothers versus Andy Right Leg Ridge and Grizzly Redwood. I was not really a fan of this match, to tell you guys the truth. What you basically had was the Bravados beat the living hell out of Andy Right Leg Ridge throughout the entire match, basically. But at the end, Andy Right Leg Ridge ended up getting the win. I think with a super kick. I believe he hit. I think he hit Lance Bravado with the super kick and got the 1, 2, 3 and won the match. It was a decent match, nothing special here. Grizzly Redwood was only in the match for like a minute. It's pretty funny. But when Grizzly Redwood's in a match, it can be entertaining sometimes. But nothing special there. Adam Cole versus the Prodigy Mike Bennett. This was a good match. I actually liked this one, but like I said, it was too slow paced. It's kind of boring to watch at times, but it was alright. Adam Cole, I'm becoming a fan of his. He's pretty good. Him and O'Reilly, the team, is really good. And I've only seen this match and his Evolve match against, who was it, Johnny Gargano? I just reviewed the Evolve 4 show the other day. So, yeah, his match, I'm pretty sure it's Johnny Gargano. Pretty good matches, so he's impressing me. So is Mike Bennett. By the way, if you guys have not seen his video on YouTube, his promo, it's awesome. Go check it out. It's called PSA, a Prodigy Service Announcement. Go watch it. It's pretty sick. But Prodigy ended up getting the win after he hit a spine buster and he hit like Mason Ryan's finisher, Well, he like puts him in the rock bottom, but he ends up like doing a side effect, whatever. I don't know what it's called, but Bennett got the win. Kings of Wrestling call out David Richards and El Generico. Basically, what happens was they came out and said since two members of their team had to fight, two members of their team should fight. And they came out and said that they weren't going to fight. So the Kings of Wrestling basically jumped Davey and Generico with Chris Hero hit a sick rolling elbow to Davey, and Claudio ended up hitting a sick German suplex on Generico. But then the Briscoes came out and they ran off. It was an alright segment. Homicide versus Right Titus. Nothing special here. I was kind of bored at the match. Right Titus got busted open pretty bad, as you can tell right there in the picture. Yeah, right there. Got busted open pretty bad. I think a headbutt busted him open, so that was pretty crazy. But Homicide ended up getting the win with the Brain Buster. Yeah, and he got the win there. And then after the match, they actually show a little segment with Right Titus saying how Homicide got lucky and he wants a rematch against Homicide in the future. Blah, 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 blah. Steve Corino versus Caleb Conley. Basically what happens was Corino comes out, cuts a promo, basically said everything he did in 2010 was a mistake. He shouldn't have done anything. He shouldn't have, turned Steen the way he did. And he wants to basically fix all his mistakes this year. Blah, 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 blah. And then Conley comes out and basically disrespects him and slaps him and spits in his face. And their match was alright. It was pretty boring. Really wasn't into the match at all. But Steve Corino ended up getting the win when I don't know, he has like a thing where he holds his opponent and he puts his thumb out. I don't know what he does exactly because I'm not really familiar with Steve Corino. But he was going to do it, but the referee, I guess he told the referee before the match, if he does that move, disqualify him. So the referee's all warning him. So what Corino ends up doing is rolling up. Conley gets the 1-2-3 and wins the match. Colt Cabana versus Caprice Coleman. This was an alright match. It was nothing special. Cabana actually brought some kids during the match, and he said that they were his manager. He basically asked them what he should do, and he actually yells at him because what they told him to do didn't really work. So he's like, "Hey, what the hell?" He's gonna get pissed off at him. But it was an alright match. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I actually don't. Well, Colt Cabana got the win. I think Cabana got the win with the roll up. I'm not really. I don't really remember how he won because there really wasn't anything special about this match. But Coleman looked pretty cool here. He looked pretty good. I don't know if he's on the ROH roster or not, but I know he was. But if he's not on the roster, like currently, Ring of Honor should sign him because what I've seen, he was pretty good in this match. But if not, no big deal. He's an alright talent. But Cabana got the win. Nothing special there. Kenny King versus Kyle O'Reilly. This match is actually pretty good. I actually like this match. I thought it was really, really good. Kenny King, this guy is the man. Him and Right Titus, All Night Express, all the way. Great back and forth right here. This is probably the best match besides the main event. I really don't consider the main event like part of the card as in the best matches because it's the main event. Of course, it's gonna be the best match in the card, most likely. But besides the main event, it was the best match in the card. Kenny King ended up getting the win with the Royal Flush. And like I said, pretty good match. Kyle O'Reilly, he didn't really impress me as I thought he would impress me, but him and Cole as a team impresses me. But O'Reilly, I need to see some of more of his single action. So it's whatever. Then you got to the main event: ROH Champions versus ROH All Stars. World Champion Roderick Strong, World TV Champion Christopher Daniels, and World Tag Team Champions the Kings of Wrestling versus Davey Richards, El Generico, and the Briscoe Brothers. To tell you guys the truth, this match wasn't that great as you would think it was. I mean, the first 20 minutes was very, very slow. I was kind of bored with the first 20 minutes, But the match really started getting interesting the last 10 minutes. It started getting really fast-paced. Christopher Daniels basically was the bitch of the Champions group. He basically didn't want to do anything they were saying. Like, if they wanted to cheat, when the referee was distracted, he didn't want to cheat. I know he's a face. Well, not a face anymore. He's heel right now, but you know, it's kind of stupid. You're on the champions team, dude. Be a champion. But it was an alright match, like I said. I think it was pretty funny because at the end of the match, you had Davey Richards and Roderick Strong going at it. Like, Davey would put Roderick in the ankle lock, and then, you know, someone from the champions would try to run in, but someone from the All-Star team would, like, pull him back. But then Roderick Strong would put Davey in the ankle lock. Then the All-Stars would try to run in, but the champions were pulling them back, you know. So they kept, like, switching submissions and moves against each other. And then, like, they kept switching who's pulling who out. You know, say, like, if Mark Briscoe was pulling Chris Hero out, and then Davey went to submission, he would, like, throw Hero and try to run in, but then Hero would try to pull him out. You know, they kept doing that, which is pretty funny. But at the end, it came to Christopher Daniels and Mark Briscoe. And Briscoe, I don't remember what he did. I think he had a clothesline or something, and then he hit like a flying elbow up the top ropes, and that's the 1-2-3 on Christopher Daniels. So the All-Stars won the match. And then after the match, Davey got on the mic and said how they just beat 3 crappy people, and they beat 1 All-Star. So he's basically saying he considers Christopher Daniels part of the All-Stars team, which I'm like, alright, whatever. And, you know, basically just thanks Richmond for that night. So it was whatever. This show, overall, if you're going to buy it for the bonus disc, because the show overall was kind of boring. So yeah, this is my review. I'm Zach, and I'm Hawkeye. Thanks for watching.